Oh wow, look at that. That is cool. This is Walpole. That's the supermarket in there. There's one cafe here, big pharmacy, and that's where I had a beautiful cooked breakfast. BP is a takeaways in a hardware shop. And looking around, there's a visitor centre over there. Good morning, it is day 27. Oh, had a good day yesterday. Started off with just a short 10k walk, but there was quite a bit of variety in that walk, which surprised me. Got into town, went straight to a cafe, and waiting in front of me to order was Alison, who I spent one night with. I think that was at Murray Shelter, and then a couple of nights having dinner in Dwelling Up. So yeah, we sat down, had a massive cooked breakfast, lovely coffee, did my shopping and managed to get everything I wanted. I had to replace my gas. I think I've only got about 2 days left on my gas cylinder. It's the same one I started with in Kalamunda. I wanted to finish the whole thing with it, but I'm not going to risk running out of gas, so had to get a new one. And headed to the motel too early for check-in, so I sat in the dining area of the pub looking out the window at the trees and the rain. It started once I was in shelter finally, and checked in, had a nice relaxing afternoon, did my usual chores, washing, cleaning, minor repairs, packing food, and then had dinner with Alison, and this morning up, had a pie and coffee as my normal breakfast when I'm in towns. And now on my way today, 33k, 18 to the first shelter, and then a little 15 after that. Apparently between here and Denmark, it's quite tough. Lots of ups and downs and a bit of sand to walk on as well. So I'm keeping shorter days till I get clear. Yeah, body's feeling really good, and yeah, looking forward to the last little section. So that's the outskirts of Walpole, so leaving it now. Nice little sitting area, all the different fish you can get. This is a major fishing place, and look at that, isn't that beautiful? These are almost furry. They are part of the flax. It's on quite a nice path. Got the water just in there, so every now and again the view opens up. Crossing Collier Creek. There is Collier Creek. Oh, look at these. For some reason my pack is really full and actually feels a little heavy. It's only 5 dinners and 4 dinners, and it is 6 days worth of snacks, and my snacks I'm up to 5 a day now. So they're a little bit bulky, and the lunch was probably a little bulky, quite a few peanuts and jerky and cranberries. So yeah, but pack has struggled to close it. Got these, and then we got these pink ones, and then the trees are all these white ones as well. See my pack? It's the most full it's been. It's actually up almost over my shoulder height. Oh well. I've also got a treat. I've got a couple of apples and a packet of chips as well. So I'm not going hungry on this leg. Oh, this is where quokka hang out. Chances of spotting a wild quokka are extremely remote, but it would be pretty cool. Apparently there's an island you can go to where there's heaps of them all around, but it'd be nice to see a wild one. We even get our own special crossing. That's a corker. Sorry, no, that's a corker. Not sure what this is. Oh, they get New Zealand fur seals here. Right, let's have a look. Ah, gorgeous. We don't get to walk along this beach. We are on a sealed path for a little while. So, we're here, walk along, and then we're heading up to Hilltop and the giant tingle tree. Looking forward to that. Right, oh, yuck, sealed road. Here we go, Walpole, North Pole, South Pole, walking pole, and a beautiful view. Right, leaving the road, and on to single track, still sealed. Surprisingly, my feet aren't hurting being on this. Coming through a massive car park area, but looks like we're now onto some lovely dirt and single trail. Oh, that's it. Into the forest now, up amongst the big trees. Lovely section of single trail. We're on a vehicle path now. I actually overtook someone. I think that's the first time I've actually overtaken someone on the trail. They're just section hiking. I think they've just started out. Whew. A little bit of a climb. It's beautiful. Up through the trees, mainly karri trees here. Cockatoos well above. I think they're the Carnaby cockatoos. My day is complete. Got to have my cockatoos for the day. Off the road, onto single track. And we've been gently climbing, but the climb will get a bit steeper. Now we are heading up to something called Hilltop Lookout, which implies it's on the top of a hill. Spotty rock. Steadily climbing for about 10 minutes, and it's really good gradient. Steep enough you knew you were definitely climbing a hill, but not steep enough that you had to stop and take breaks. Yeah, it's good. Just managed to get into a good rhythm and chuck my way up the hill. Still climbing. It was just a temporary flat reprieve. Gorgeous day. The sun is just covered by clouds, but they don't feel like rain clouds, so hopefully it's not going to rain. To the top, and the person I keep bumping into all of the time, this is Alison.
Hi, I'm Alison, I'm from Brisbane, and I'm doing the trail from end to end, sort of, but a bit differently this time. I did it before, and I'm enjoying it, actually. Today's been great, really great, and what a view.
And I've got her all sweaty and hot because we're at the top of this hill. It's speckled. It's got a tuft under its chin. It's got stripes on its head. That was good timing. Beautiful and peaceful there. Just as I left, this noisy car pulled up. Right, so next is the giant tingle tree further along the track. Beautiful area of bush here. Some huge, beautiful old trees. So some karri over there. And look at the bark on this. And then massive, massive trees there. Look at that. What a cool tree. That's impressive. Section is so impressive. Just these majestic trees, just gorgeous. Really enjoying this morning. The birds. That's where I've come from, and oh, I've come 10k. How about that? In 2 hours and 10 minutes. Wow, I thought I was cruising. On the main track, and there's a car park up there, so must be getting close to the giant tingle tree. Network a boardwalk to keep us up off the root systems. They're just so interesting, so knobbly, and so many things coming out of them. Oh wow. Wow, that's pretty big. Look at that, so interesting. Pretty impressive. I do like the other one better because it was more natural, it didn't have all this boardwalk around it. So they want some donations. Unfortunately, I don't carry a lot of cash, but I do have a leftover $2 coin, so at least it's something. Alright, following around the boardwalk. Hopefully it'll get me back onto the trail somewhere. There's a little information sign about it. So 24-metre girth of this tingle tree. It's quite neat, a whole lot of these information signs. Oh, a tingle spider. Basically it's talking about the tingle was adapted to the wetter land back when Australia was part of Gondwana land. And it's slowly dying off because it's drier, and that the kari are sort of adapted to the drier climates. Ooh, what have we got? There you go, it's talking about Gondwana land. There's some of the plants that I've been seeing. Right, leaving the path of the giant tingle tree. Here's another one. And back into the bush. Beautiful single track. It's a section of she oak and then this one kari, ghostly white amongst the darker trees. Looks like a fair bit of trail maintenance quite recently. So thank you very much. I'm assuming it was the volunteers that did this. Excellent job. Yeah, that was something different. I had a little mousy looking creature hop across the trail in front of me. I have no idea what it was. It wasn't a bird, it was a little rodent of some description. I have yet to see a mouse or a rat on this trail, not even at the shelters, which I'm glad I haven't seen them at the shelters. But yeah, nothing. Birds, big animals, and snake. Type of fungi. Looks like Russian fudge. Makes me hungry. Is that called the lover's tree? Entwined, then join, and then twist. It's cool. I started the descent now. Dropping down to a river. These are falling down from the tree above. It's like we're joining an old road, a bit wider now. Still dropping. Look at that. Wow. Gorgeous colours. I think that's a rosella or a rainbow lorikeet. One of the two, and their partner is just down there. Not quite as bright. Not as bright as that. Oh, gorgeous. Didn't realise how much we've climbed because this downhill is going on and on. It's, yeah, we're dropping a lot. Still heading downhill. It's been about 40 minutes of downhill. Oh, nearly at the bottom. I can see the river down there. So not much further to go of dropping. It's a long descent. Would not want to be going the other way. I much prefer sharper climbs and then gentle descents like this. Yay, we leave the road and the Bibbulmun Track and back onto single track. There was a little short section of single track onto a road again. The river's getting louder, must be getting close to the shelter now. There it is, it's on stilts, must be for river flooding. That is Franklin River Shelter, Alison in there, just had lunch with, and this is the beautiful river. All the foam there. But I imagine that's full of leeches and I am going to pass. It's good, had a nice lunch there and now I have 13 kilometres to the next shelter. But just short of that, I think about 1.5 kilometres short of that, is a treetop walk where allegedly there might be some coffee. River in through the trees. Nice to be off those roads and back onto a lovely single track. Big log cut from the middle of the path. Different trees, these are little spindly ones. Boo! Off the beautiful single track and back onto an old road. Too quick to complain. It was about 50 metres. Back onto single track. One thing I didn't video at that last shelter was the food storage containers were heavy duty large plastic bins. And there was a sign on one of them saying water rats occasionally come up to the shelter, hence the more robust protection of the food. Haven't been many flowers today, but we're back amongst these yellow ones which smell beautifully. A couple of little pinkies and the purple ones in the trees, and then the pink and orange ones on the vine. So this is the first area where it's been full of colour and smells beautiful. So we're back, been up and down, and we're back at the river so that we can cross it. Interesting how much foam there is in this river. And then gentle foam out the other side, or collecting on the trees up there. Right. Brainy cut-off. Back on the Bibbulmun again. Yay, off this road. It's very hard packed clay, very hard on the feet. And up. Busy day on trail. That's another 3 people, mother and 2 sons, heading north. Back amongst the giants again. A lot of variety as I'm going up, gaining and losing elevation, different vegetation in each height zone. So a lot of variety over since I've left the hut. Another bridge from the map. Looks like there's lots of bridges this afternoon. Back into the tea tree. Another 2 ladies who are section hiking, and one of the ladies, this is her last section, finishing in Northcliffe. But yeah, nice stopping and chatting for a while. Not too long because I want to make sure I'm there for the coffee before it closes. They commented on how many solo women they've seen on the trail already, and they also said I'm going to have some company in the shelter. There'll be, I think they said 6, so yeah, we'll see. Luckily you can go across the sticks, and this is where your walking poles really earn their keep, helping you keep balance across that. Good size load for that ant. One more guy heading north, an older guy. Neat tree. Turned into a warm day. Been up quite a sustained hill. Down this lovely she oak pine. Going along beside quite a busy road. Cars back and forward. There'll be cars going to the treetop walk, which we'll go past. Civilization. Asphalt. 30 kilometres to Walpole. Right. So, I can see a part of the treetop walk there. Right, heading up. Car park. Lots of cars. Different animals. This is how every afternoon tea should be on the trail. Flat white. Alright. Leaving the civilization. That was a lovely coffee. Just nice little pick me up. It's only 1.6k to get to the shelter, so it's not very far, and there's gonna be 6 people there tonight. I met Bibbulmun there, and they said there's another one as well. I didn't do the treetop walk. I think I'm treed out, to be honest. I've been in trees for so long. I know you're up above looking down at trees, but yeah, just don't feel like it today. Just feel like getting to the shelter and relaxing. Eating the apple I've been carefully carrying so as not to bruise. Yeah, first time today. It's been a little bit overgrown. The maintenance has been very good today. Not that it's really very overgrown here. Oh, still just beautiful being around these trees. Just past a couple of tents and people camping. This is Giant's Shelter, and it is a full night. It's 13 people here, so we've got a lot of beds in there, but there's also people out camping further out that way.